This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude.
And I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
Sound good?
Sounds good to me.
There is a YouTuber and streamer called Destiny, who's been doing some good interviews and discussions with content creators who have more edgier pasts, including himself. He's always really respectful when he does interviews. There won't be drama, but I think he has good advice for you about things. And you two would have an interesting conversation and positive exposure because he's a big content creator. Okay. Destiny. I know nothing about the guy, except for the fact that he literally, over the years, has name-dropped me and tried to pull me into his content for the sake of getting popular and or views from his viewers from time to time. My first interaction with this man was I was streaming a game called Prey. And at the time, I had been talking with you guys a lot about personal things going on in my life. This was the time when I, for the first time in many years, was single. Was trying to, like, reform my life from the ground up. I mentioned to you guys that I needed to get a new car. And just casually talking about it. Not giving tons of details or whatever, but it said, oh, you know, I'm thinking about getting this kind of a car, new versus used, and all of this, right? Just casual stuff, just talking to my audience about. This is when I had just become an interactive streamer in 2017, and so we were trying to find topics to talk about, okay? This guy starts having entire segments of his own show about me. Oh, Phil doesn't understand how to buy a car. He's saying it's a buyer's market for cars. He has no idea what we're talking about. I know all about this topic, so I'll talk about it here. And then he starts coming on my streams. This is when I was a Twitch streamer. He would just come into my stream. Phil, we need to talk about this immediately. Let's talk about buying cars. I'm like, dude, I'm in the middle of playing Prey. Why the fuck do I want to stop playing the game to talk to you about buying a car? Who asked you for your fucking input on this? Nobody, right? I don't know you from a hole in the fucking wall. I don't know. Who are you? I've never heard of this guy before. He's never talked to me directly. Now he wants to derail my streams to talk about car buying. Like, what are you talking about?
Oh my god, he's drinking gin. Gin is great.
And that was it. Like, literally since that moment.
I told this guy to fuck off.
That's the only interaction I ever really had with him. Now, over the years, I've heard this guy literally brings me up from time to time whenever he's looking for a rise out of his audience and to get some kind of, like, you know, not clickbait, but, oh, I have nothing to do today. Let's bring up Darkside Phil, okay? So I'll give you an example. A couple of months ago, all right, I was doing a stream, my first ever react stream, to Wings of Redemption's Down the Rabbit Hole video. Now, I outright said during that react stream, this is the first time I'm going through, you know, Wings of Redemption's history. I don't know anything personally about the guy. All I can do is watch this documentary and take everything in it as factually true. I don't have context for a lot of stuff in there outside of what's presented. All I can do is react to the stuff that's in that video, right? So I said I might very well have reactions here that are wrong because I don't know all the data. All I know is what's presented. But I'm going to react to what I see. One of the topics in that video was that Wings of Redemption himself, okay, Jordy, right? I almost said Richard. I did. Jordy, and that's fucked up too, that's the association stuck in my head from trolls, has had friends who he did a podcast with for the longest time. I guess it was called Painkiller Already. And these friends, over time, there was like a breakup between him and the friends where they don't associate anymore. He was thrown off the podcast show. And this is discussed at length in this documentary, this Down the Rabbit Hole show. And it has all this context. It shows different events like, oh, this boot camp to get him to lose weight. That was part of the show. And they wanted him to go to some fucking cookout or whatever. I don't even know what it was. Some like camping trip.
Oh, Phil, you're just boring on stream and no one likes you. No, actually, that's not true or else I wouldn't be here, right?
And he didn't go. And this was the big thing that blew up. And then they stopped being friends with him. Okay? So, I reacted to that from my own perspective based on the information provided. Alright? Now, after I did my react, which, by the way, my reaction was not very favorable for the Painkiller Already guys. My perspective was, these were guys who, yeah, they were friends with Jordy over the years, but they definitely, absolutely did their best to exploit this guy. They wanted to always have him as part of their content as the guy who they could laugh at his expense. He'd be the running joke. And let's be honest, do you think that seeing a bunch of fucking generic-ass, you know, yuppie white guys going out to the fucking forest to camp is entertaining? No. Seeing a fat white guy go out there and try to do it and suffer with it and struggle with it, is that entertaining? Yes.
Oh my God.
So when he determined to not go on the trip with them, they freak out because now they have no reason to go out there because no one's going to watch them do it. No one cares. You see? So this is the point I'm making, is from the information provided in the documentary, in my opinion, it does not paint them in a very positive light. It makes them look like a bunch of exploitative guys who used Jordy over the years to get ahead, to get content, to make money, whatever you want to say. And yeah, maybe they were also friendly with him behind the scenes and doing friendly stuff with him, and they were true friends with him, but all I can react to is what you see in the documentary, all right? Now, you guys don't even know this, but after I reacted to that video, I was messaged by a couple dozen people who were adamantly defending the guys from the Painkiller Already podcast. Phil, you're an asshole. You don't understand. Those guys are great. Jordy's a piece of shit. You really screwed the pooch here with what you did. Why would you talk shit about them when you don't know the whole story, and yada, yada, yada. Now, I prefaced my reaction with saying I can only react to what I've seen in the video. I don't know the full story, but these people still got upset. From what I'm to understand, apparently the Painkiller Already guys are upset with me. They hate me now. They think that I'm a piece of shit for talking shit about them and by reacting to that documentary. That's what I've been told, is that now they, apparently on their show, they had a segment or segments about me. And guess who was involved? Destiny. The guy who apparently every once in a while wants to name drop me and bring me in dramatically to his content to make a buck, decided he was going to appear on their show, and they had a whole let's shit on Darkside Phil segment. They talked about my bankruptcy. They talked about all this drama and shit that happens with me on the internet that has nothing to do with my streams. It's all fabricated bullshit that people make up about me. But they sat there and they talked about it at length, like it was a whole show just to make money. Okay?
I'm some kind of a crazy addict, and that I sit around spending money on mobile games constantly, and that's why I had to declare bankruptcy.
Do you think I want anything to do with people like that? Seriously, why on earth would I fucking be involved with anyone like that? That is called, we have absolutely no value to add to the planet. All we fucking do is sit around talking drama. We exploited Jordy. Now we'll exploit anyone else who we can, even if we don't have a relation to them. We'll do it anyway. We'll pull people into our drama vortex, right? So why on earth would I want to be involved with people like that, right? If the guys from Painkiller Already had reached out to me behind the scenes and said, Phil, so we heard that you reacted to us and stuff about us in that Down the Rabbit Hole documentary. Well, guess what? We'd like to have you on our show as a guest. We'd actually like to more elaborate about what you saw in that show to kind of give you a full perspective. That way, at least you kind of understand it. Then you can make your judgments for yourself. But we really feel it was kind of unfair what you said because you didn't have the full perspective. Why don't you come on our show and we'll talk about it like rational people? Right? Did that happen? No. What happened was they shat on me. They literally said, let's just pull a bunch of drama about Phil that's bullshit, or unsubstantiated nonsense on the internet. Let's have a shit on Phil show to make money. All right?
I mean, who doesn't like money? Come on now. I'm not going to say I don't like money. I'm not a liar.
Why the fuck would I want to be involved with anyone like that? Painkiller Already, Destiny. They could go fucking blow goats for all I care. Seriously. They, those people are scum, man. People like that, you don't ever want to associate. You don't. You want to stay as far away from those kind of people as possible. If the only way you can make any kind of a living is to bring down others, talk about the drama of others. Again, this is the Keemstar syndrome, where Keemstar became popular on YouTube and all of a sudden everyone else decided to follow suit. Let's just constantly talk about drama and shit and really just insult everyone and hurt everyone around us and make a living doing it. Right? It's pretty fucked up. I just don't want anything to do with that at all. I want to stay away.
You little coward. Allow this segment of this Q&A show to be my public message to anyone out there who wants to involve me with your drama.
Please fuck off.
I want nothing to do with you. I don't want to be on your fucking podcast show. I don't want to get a $50,000 payday to be involved in your toxic shit. I want nothing to do with any of you. Leave me the fuck alone. I want to be here doing my own thing. And let me grow my little YouTube channel. You can make fun. Oh, he's on level 1. He'll never be anything.
Fuck off.
Why am I toxic? More toxic, more toxic. Go do your level 99 horse shit and do your toxic shit and leave me alone. Normal people want nothing to do with you. No, really. We are down here on reality on Earth. We don't want to be living in your ivory tower fucking insulated from any kind of fucking pain or misery because I'm so rich bullshit. I'm never going to be there. I don't want to be there. I want to be normal like the people who I interact with on a daily basis on my streams. Leave me the fuck alone and leave my name out of all of your fucking toxic mouths, okay? I can't believe that these idiots constantly want me to pull me into their shit. No, I want nothing to do with you. Nothing. Not Destiny, not Painkiller Already, not Keemstar, not anybody else. Alright? Leave me alone. Let me and my viewers have fun here on reality on planet Earth, and you guys could live on fucking Pluto or wherever you live and do your toxic shit. I'm not like you, and I never will be. I don't want to be. I've aspired to change myself to not be the toxic, nasty person anymore, and I certainly don't ever want to make a living by harming others.
So fuck off and leave me alone.
Oh my god, he's drinking salt. And thank you in advance to anyone who contributes in any way. You know, what's happened here is I came back from break and essentially it completely stagnated. That tends to happen every time. It is what it is. Let's continue. They're cults. They're sucking money from people, manipulating people. Obviously, it's terrible. You shouldn't do this. If anyone has a burning question to ask and you were going to contribute, last chance to do so. It would be great to get some more tips today. We completely locked up after that break, and I've been here for almost, an hour and a half since the break. So it would be great to get a little bit more there, but it is what it is. Thank you to everyone who did contribute in any way, okay? Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it here on DSP Gaming. Until next time, this is DSP signing off. Thanks a lot. Peace out, and I'll see you guys in September. Because you're not going to check out any of my content until then, right? There's still this back here. And it's still in the back of my neck, the back of my head, the back of my mind, and it's always telling me it's WWE Champions time. I love it. I love it. Is a mobile game addict. Still has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone. Just gone like that. In an instant. Fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. By eBay. Contributions are mandatory. But I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.